Hi guys, today I'm doing a recovery Q&A. Since May is Mental Health Awareness Month, I think. Mental Health Month, something like that. And also because I asked you if you wanted to see one and you said yes, and then you gave me some questions and now I'm going to answer them because that's how recovery Q&A works. How long did your recovery take? Well, my recovery took about 1.5 years, and I say that, but sometimes I still have some disordered thoughts and then I'm like, wait, this is weird, this is irrational, and then I continue living my life. What is the biggest lesson you've learned during your recovery? The way you think you look is usually very wrong and distorted, so you might think you look bigger than you actually are. Little example, at my lowest weight, I was convinced I looked the exact same way I look right now. It's not true. My current weight and my lowest weight are about 18 kilos apart, so I can't possibly look the same way I did then as I did now. So, did you lose people or make new friends during your recovery? Luckily, I didn't lose anyone. Amen. But I did make so many new friends. Oh! And also the friendships I already had became so much stronger and just way better because I was like, well, I was always very scared that my friends didn't actually like me or cared about me. Like, obviously, if they're going to stay with me through this hellhole that is an eating disorder, then obviously they care about me. My friendships became much stronger, and I also made loads of new friends. How do you look at food now? Right now, food isn't anything other than a source of fuel and energy. That's the same thing. You get what I'm saying. It used to be a really scary thing and a bad thing, and now it doesn't play any other role in my life apart from being something that I have to eat because I have to do things. What would you like to say to people with an eating disorder? Find a form of therapy that works for you, whether that is group therapy or I don't know, just talking to a therapist, a psychologist, I don't know. Find something that works for you and get therapy. And what you do with therapy, you talk about things, and for me at least, really helped me understand my eating disorder was talking loads about it. And because of that, I also learned to see that most of my thoughts were very weird and irrational. So when you just talk about it, you will learn more about yourself, more about the eating disorder, and it usually helps a lot with recovering, really. When did you notice that you didn't have any disordered thoughts? I can't really answer your question because I can't really give you a set date or period of time. But I noticed that I didn't have any disordered thoughts anymore because I still get them. I just don't care about them anymore. Which was, I think, about a year into my recovery. Fabian asked me, weight redistribution tips, please. Well, Fab, the only thing I can say is keep eating your food and wear comfortable clothes. I've said this so many times, but my dietitian told me that it can take up to about half year or a year after you got into your goal weight, like your healthy weight thing, before your body starts to redistribute the weight over your body. So don't expect your body to look perfect in the way you want it to look when you've just gotten to a healthy weight, because it won't. You'll probably look quite bloated, and most of your weight will be at your thighs and your stomach. It can be really discouraging when you are at a healthy weight and your weight hasn't redistributed yet, because you're like, well, I'm a healthy weight now. Where's my perfect body? And it's not there yet. But please know that it does get better and that your weight will redistribute and that you will feel so much happier. I've got some pictures from the beginning of this school year, which is almost a year ago, and my weight hadn't really redistributed yet. So, for example, my face and my neck looked so much more bloated and big, I guess, than they do now. And I felt so self-conscious at the time, and I'm like, yeah lads. So please remember that it does get better, and your weight will distribute evenly, and everything is going to be okay. What helped you most during your recovery? One of the things that really helped me was putting my irrational thoughts into questions and then searching for the answer on Google. Then I saw that, because that made me realize that A, the thoughts are really weird and stupid, and 2, there's an A1, whatever, putting my thoughts into questions and then searching for the answer on Google, because I didn't trust myself, because I did know that I couldn't think straight because I wasn't getting enough nutrients. So I searched on the internet for answers, and I did trust these scientific facts and things on the internet. So because then those answers didn't match my thoughts, I knew that what I was thinking wasn't right, and that helped me so much. Do you like or accept your body, or do you hate the way it looks and feel fat all the time? Like I said, I still have some hard days where I feel like just a big blob, and on those days I will just wear something that makes me feel comfortable, which is a pair of jeans and a jumper, and just treat myself, I guess, like take a bath, put on a mask, just treat myself, because those are usually the days I need it the most, because then I've started telling myself things that aren't true, and then it's really nice to treat myself in all sorts of ways. And I also try to remind myself that I'm so much stronger now, so much healthier, and that I can do basically anything I want now, and that I couldn't do so 15 kilos ago. So that's what I try to remind myself on bad days, but usually I really freaking love my body. Are you still in treatment, or are you discharged? I got discharged from my treatment center thing in September of 2016, so that is 8 months ago? Something like that, I don't know. And the last question is, what is your opinion on being weighed blindly, so without knowing your weight, during the weight gain part of recovery? Well, this is quite a hard question to answer, because I'm currently wearing these PJs. Wait, the Christmas PJs. Look, they're so cool. Ooh. Don't judge me. I did put on a jumper for you, and I put on makeup, so welcome. Back to the question. On one hand, I think that it can be a really positive thing to be weighed blindly, because it can be a little hard for you to see a certain number on the scale. But on the other hand, I think you're still playing along with your eating disorders game when you choose to be weighed blindly, because you're still valuing a certain number on the scale more than how you feel in your own body. Literally, your weight doesn't say anything about you. It doesn't make you more or less of a person. So, you know, I think when you're weighing blindly, then you are still enforcing the idea that your weight does define you, and that your weight is very important to you. That your weight is very important for you as a person, which isn't the case. And that's why I think that maybe being weighed blindly isn't the best thing ever. But like, I'm not going to bash you if you do choose to weigh blindly. It's not my choice to make. And like I said, I've also done it a couple of times, because sometimes we're already in a bad mood, and then seeing a weight that you might not be prepared for, it can only make things worse. So, you know, make your own decision and do what makes you feel comfortable in that moment, I guess. So those were the questions for this recovery Q&A. I hope I explained things well enough. You understand what I'm trying to say here. If you have any other questions or want me to talk more about one of the topics that I mentioned in this video, please leave a comment down below, whether it's here on YouTube or on Instagram, or I don't know, you tell me what you want to know, and I'll try and form an answer at the best of my ability. So I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time. Bye! I love you so much. You're all great persons. Bye! These pants, mate. Ooh. Ooh. Eat some food. It's good. Also, obviously I know that eating disorders aren't just about food, but when you're not eating enough, you can't think properly because you're not getting enough nutrients, so your brain can't function properly. So as soon as you start eating more and gain weight, then you will receive more nutrients from food, and then you will start to be able to think properly.